That's a lot of water, and that's in one cell. Well, the reason I know this had water behind the block is this reason here. I was testing the theory. I didn't know if it would work or not, but when testing the theory, this is my personal house. Over time, I can figure if it works or not. Hey, Kevin Jarday here with InstaDri. So this is my personal house. I want to give you an idea of what's going on. So when people come in your house and they say, hey, you need a trench system where you put a French drain inside your block, and other people are saying, no, you need to dig the outside. Here's what we do. So we dig our trench. As you see here, we got a good 8 inches deeper here, right? So now what we do is we're going to relieve the pressure off the block, because if water sits in the block, it deteriorates the block over time, 25, 30, 40 years. The block literally, sometimes you can just crumble it depending on how it was made, how much cement was put in it, that kind of thing. On this particular house, this house is about 60 something, 70 years old, and the waterproofing they put on here was like the string dry lock. See how it falls right off? All the dry lock products, that's all the waterproofing products just fall off. That tells me there's water behind it trying to come in. All right, so it's pushing the old waterproofing off. So what we're doing is we're going to drill holes. I'm going to show you why you need to drill holes underneath the concrete. Sometimes they put them too high and it makes it worse, but you put them low enough, it allows that water to flow into your French drain and get to your sump pump as fast as possible, therefore not collecting inside the wall. So it's going to be a little loud, but watch, here's how it goes. Let's see, we need some water flowing. See that water pushing out? That's a lot of water, and that's in one cell. Okay, so we got to do this in every single cell. I'll show you another one here. We'll just do another one here. I think that might be the same cell. Let's try it. That was the same cell. But watch this next cell. Watch this. Here's the crack. Here's the joint. Just go here about an inch above it, 2 inches above it. See? So I'm gonna have this all the way down, all around this house. Now the reason why I know this is happening, and I'll show you out here. We'll go through the house, we'll go to the outside. The reason I know this is having water behind the block is this reason here. I was testing the theory. I didn't know if it would work or not, but when testing the theory, this is my personal house. Over time, I can figure if it works or not. So let's go show you here. Right through here, you see where it's wet. This is not part of the theory, by the way, but you see how dark it is. If you have a crawl or a basement, you get little dark spots in here. If you have a bunch of little centipedes that are dead, that tells you right there you have a water issue. Okay, so let me go in here. So what I did is I figured I'd let's just come in here and show you. So here, I drilled a hole in between the mortar joint and the very bottom of the brick, and I stuck a hose in. Just a little hose right here. You can pick it up as a 1/2 inch OD hose. You stick it in there, and what I found is, I put the hose out here to the driveway. What I found is when it rains, any significant water at all, when it rains, that water actually drains for 3 or 4 days, which tells me the water is just sitting behind the block. All right, behind the block, behind the brick, and you don't want that, obviously. So if you look right here in the garage, you can see this is a little dry. It hasn't rained in 3 or 4 days, but you can see the darkness in certain spots. If I drilled a hole right now on that, it would flow out, just like you saw in there. You never want to drill above your slab though, because you always have, that'd be an issue. So if this was helpful to you, please like and share. And if you have any questions, give us a call at instadri.com. I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. Thank you.